Hello once again, welcome to the channel. This is real Zolaric. So today we are back with a different video episode. In today's video we'll be discussing how to open a business here in Liberia. Basically I'll be sharing my experience because just a few days I managed to open a business. I work with the Liberia Business Registry and successfully I have my business certificate and everything in place. So that experience I'll be sharing with you. If you want to open a business here in Liberia, you can use this video as a guide. So let us jump straight into the video. Let me explain my experiences. We all know that before even going to the Liberia Business Registry, you have to develop a business plan, or you will have to do your own market research or market survey. So we assume that you've already done that, your market survey, your business plan, and you actually know what you want to do. That is the type of business you want to do and in what location or area you want to set up that business. So you now will go to the Liberia Business Registry. You have to get a proposed name for the company or the business you want to open. Say, for example, John Filling Station. Once you get at the Liberia Business Registry, they will ask you for that business or proposed business name. So you will give to them, say, for example, John Filling Station, and they will take that name and go and check the system to verify it, or to check if that name is not in use by any other company or people who are involved with that business. So once they've done that unique company name check and it is okay, that means there's no other company with that identical name. Now is the application. So you will go pick up an application form, and this is a copy of the application form. You see here it says Liberia Business Registry Enterprise Application form for registration, and the form is RF001. So this is a copy of the form. On this form it has registration, new registration, renewal, change of particulars, and so forth. Then here we have category of business. Which category? Is it a limited liability company? Is it a business corporation? Is it a foreign company? Is it a sole proprietorship, partnership, and a lot more? So you, the applicant, you will have to fill in this form with all of the necessary information. So after, they have somewhere called identification. So under identification, your business name, you will include it here. That unique name that has been approved is what you will put here. You are not putting no other different name. You put that name here. So after this is crossed, for me, I did a sole proprietorship, meaning I won't get my company or my business, right? Fine. So yeah, we come to the next. The next have to do with the applicant. That is you, your name, your number, and so forth. So we have also the back of the form. The back of the form talking about ownership. Is this person a Liberian? Is this person a foreigner? They want to know if it is a Liberian-owned business or it is a foreign business. So yeah, the last part of it is the address of the business. So once you've completed this form, another thing you will need, if the company or the business you are registering, if the company or the business you are registering is a partnership, you will need articles of incorporation, incorporating the next person, but I didn't do that. So there was no need for any article of incorporation. Then the third document you will need to attach So this form will be either a copy of your passport or your citizen ID card. So I photocopied my citizen ID card and attached it to the application form. So once you have completed the application form and attached a copy of your citizen's ID card, for example, to that form, the next form you will receive is the BPS form. This is called banking payment slip. This is more of a billing form. A billing form. So this form will have your TIN number. Your TIN number will be on the form, and the information you provided in the previous form, that is the application form, that is the name of the business, the location of the business, and the ownership. So in my case, the ownership was me, 100% ownership. So after you've completed, or they have given you this form telling you your billing, so let me just say this, right? For the type of business I applied for, my fee came to 12.88 USD. So $12.88 in Liberian dollars, it was 2,000 Liberian dollars. This is what they billed me for. So after this form, I moved to the next stage, and the next stage was the payment process. So this was the payment process. I think you can see the receipt, right? So this was the payment process. On this, the same TIN number that, the same TIN number that is here is what they have on this receipt. So the same business information, that is the business name, the owner of the business, the address, and so forth, are the same things we have here, right? So branch is the company name, the owner, taxpayer, you, the applicant, and then the TIN number is up here. And then what they bill me for, the $12.88, that's what I paid. $12.88, exactly the $12.88. That's what I paid there. And if you don't know, the Liberia Business Registry is located in Monrovia. The exact place where it is located is Nelson and Front Street intersection. Right there. Just go. The process is easy. It is an easy or humor-friendly process. So I completed all of those the same day. I dropped my application form and I got nobody to help me. Myself did everything right there. Right there. Right there. And I will advise you to do it yourself. To be so careful and very careful. There are scammers everywhere. When I got there, I saw people, plenty of people, all along the place. Some even ask me if I am there to do business registration, and they are prepared to help me out. But I didn't give my money to anybody. I did it myself. Be patient. Go through the process. Test the system and see how it works. Don't sit back and then say, John, for example, John, do this. Don't trust anybody, because they may print out a certificate for you without a receipt. And I must stress this. This receipt is very, very key. This receipt is very cardinal. If you have trusted or you will trust someone to do your process, make sure you obtain this receipt from them. The original receipt, you see, this is the original receipt. You see it? So make sure you get your original receipt from them. That's just an advice. There are bad people everywhere. So after I completed the payment, it took me about a week. Generally, it is not more than 72 hours, but on the third day when I went there, the guys at the business registry told me they had some issues, some problems. So my certificate was not out. So I bear patience, and in that same week, I got my certificate. Everything was done right there, payments, everything, and I completed my entire process. So let me just come back to complete this. So after you have completed this form, this BPS, they have printed out, they have billed you, and you have paid this. You take a copy of all of these and carry it back to the first person who issued you this. So you carry back to the business registry personnel, and then you hand this over to him. He will inspect it, he will cross-check it to make sure that everything is okay. Once everything is okay, you will drop this form with them and leave it with them for processing. It takes days. It should be 72 hours, which is about 3 days, right? 24, 48, 72. Yes, 3 days. But in some instances, it takes more. Like in my case, it took more, but I got it within that same week. So what I got from the business registry was my certificate. I should share a copy with you. Do you want to see how the certificate looks? This is it. This is the certificate. So let me just read what is on the certificate. It says Liberia Business Registry, the date, February, blah, blah, blah. Registration number, taxpayer identification number. That is your TIN number. And then, initial registration date, the registration date, and then the enterprise name. That is the name of your company, the ownership. Who is the owner of this company? In my case, it was me. And then registered address. That is the name of your company, where your company or your business is located. And then we come to the enterprise activity. Here I see for every business they have their own coding. And then description. Description is what actually you will be into. They have different types of businesses. I may be into construction. I may be into construction. I don't know what you are into. So what you are into or what you will be doing is what will be written. So here it is signed and stamped. Also make sure, you see it? It must be signed and stamped by the Director General. So thank you so much. Once again, this is a step-by-step guide. Maybe you want to open business here, and I will encourage you to open a business. Thank you so much. Once again, please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Let the channel grow. You know, YouTube and the subscriber business easy, We want this audience to grow. Thank you so much. This is Real Zolaric.